Hey, this is Failure Jismet, or also known as Magic Maddie on some of the sites. On DeviantArt, I am inspired artist.-mlr, and this is my 2015 to 2016 Sketchbook Tour. In the front, I just kind of usually do a little collage thing, put some inspiring thing. This is there's a little pocket here. I put all my stuff in. Some of the stuff people made for me. I'll put the links in the descriptions for those artists. And then my first drawing for it was kind of just a sketch. And then I tried to do coffee art, and I tried to see if if I added cream or something it would change the hue and color. It barely did, but I like how it came out. It's really, really solid. And this is around the time when I actually finished the Undertale game, so sorry if you don't like Undertale, and this is gonna be a lot of it. My sister's little dog. You can see that. It's all he's a little Chihuahua mix, and he's all yappy all the time. So I ended up doing some character design for it, just because I love the fact that he is a character. That one, oh my god. But these are some car ride doodles I ended up doing. I really like them, so I just kept them in here. Some of Star-Lord and everything. I like how this one turned out. I don't know why. It just kind of doesn't really look like my style, but I like the way it looked. I think this is the first time I drew Henry, my one character. And then I made him an official character I ended up recreating. Some more character design. I really like her. The concept was that she ends up having anxiety, and this is kind of how it feels to have anxiety, me personally. You feel empty inside, and then whatever is saying inside, whatever your thoughts are saying in the anxiety, it says so in the little voice she has. So the little short comic is it started off small with and then it grows and grows, and that's try less. It's an ever-going process that just kind of continues on. Henry and Marcy, my other characters. And then I was trying to do watercolor, and I tried to do like a lot more detail with it and everything. It worked out pretty good, but watercolor is so tedious that I don't really like using it, and I'd rather just use markers. I think this is pastel, I'm not sure. Then my other comic that I wanted to do for a long while, Space Cat. I was going to do another comic for it, that's why there's this huge space here, but it didn't work out because I am lazy and I have a lot of stuff to do still for like school and everything. When you're in the art block, draw a zombie. I swear to God, it'll work because they can look as crappy as possible, but it works because it's a zombie. I think this is from this year. Yeah, it was one of my summer classes and I was really bored, so I tried drawing with some of my characters with different like styles in the background and stuff. Like trying to do more scenery because I rarely do backgrounds. But I like her. I think I draw her later on and I'll show you that. See, I was going to do an art challenge, like a daily art challenge, but it didn't work out. Like I think this one was one of your characters or something, and it was another one that I came up with later. And then fan art. Yeah, the summer classes I took were pretty boring, so. But check out her characters, they're really cool. It's Crayon Queen, I think. Crayon Queendom is where she puts all of her webcomics and stuff, but she's such a cool artist, I really look up to her. If you like Undertale and all that, she's the person to go to. And then my character, I think I called him Charles, yeah. And that was April 12th, which is actually my birthday, so I guess I do that. Then my character Charles again. I kind of wanted to do a little storyline with him, but it's more over, I don't know, see, because like he goes out and then he ends up seeing a fish, and then that fish, and he ends up getting the fish because he feels like kind of bad for it, and then he ends up, that fish ends up walking around and stuff, so it's even more of a story, but I don't know, it was just kind of creative doodle fun. Yeah, there's that character I was talking about where she's like picking at her brain. This had to deal with like insecurities, so like if you feel insecure about being skinny or how smart you are or how mischievous your personality is, like stuff like that. But I really like doing them. I think I might draw them a lot more. And then I took requests again. This was around the time when I was trying to get really detailed with my art, so that's how it worked. Oh, and just FYI, if you don't have a white pen or something, I used a white pen here though, but for this star, I used whiteout, and it totally fills it up, like completely white, so if you look for cheap resources, that's a way. And then my other pictures. That's my boyfriend and me. Over the garden wall, Sly Cooper. something, random character, and then just a really dumb doodle. Most of the time I just do dumb doodles because it's like, they're just easy to draw, and it's silly. It's fun. I tried to do a list of all of my characters and over the years, and there's this guy that always ends up being like paranoid, and it's always something really crazy going on in the background, but this is his best friend and he's just like immune to it. He sees it, but he doesn't care. Henry and Marcy, that one anxiety girl. Inner Demons was the concept, and I ended up trying to make a comic. Again, it's a lot of attempts to do in different projects, but I never really do them. So, yeah, and then I tried having another girl OC because I don't really draw girls that often, but it didn't work. Norm, which is like my college OC. That chick. Elliot, another random guy. X, my alien OC, and Charles. And then on the other side was the first time I ended up getting back into Invader Zim. So it was really cool to actually have it in my style for once, because when I was little and was actually into the show, I couldn't really draw, so it's the first time that I was actually able to put it in my style. So it was cool to actually have a style for once. Paint for a long while, again using whiteout to hide my mistakes. A whole page of just pictures. I'm sorry, I do so much fan art. Again, it's really easy to draw and I don't have to think about it that much. I was super bored. These were with my paint pens, and then this is all Prismacolor. You can't get the paint pens anymore that I have because they got sold out, or not sold out, but on clearance when I was having them. But my friend recommended them for me and it was like the best, and I'm so glad that I got it while they had them. So I like doing the black shading, so I was really trying, but mostly I was just focusing on the watercolors here. Like, I don't know. When I try to do tests, I try to do fan art because you don't really feel bad if you mess up on it. Or at least that's just my opinion. Just trying to get different hues out there. And then these are requests. And then crazy doodles. I posted these on DeviantArt, but I don't think I did a really close-up of them. Oh yeah, this is the fish that ends up walking out of water with Charles, but that's my beta fish. And then my other characters in fan art. Sorry, it's out of focus, my camera's crap. My fan art. The dogs, Lily and Rex. And then I think it's Underfell Metaton, because I realized I never really draw Metaton. I still really like how this came out. This is with the ink pens, or the paint pens in the back, and then with all Prismacolor. And I just really like how it came. And then I was just trying to work on flow, so it's like that, and one, and then like, you know, how the characters lean. It's really different. And then Satan. That's the back of the sketchbook. So, yep, that's my sketchbook tour. Hope I didn't bore you to death. My next sketchbook is I already have a new sketchbook. I got it in LA. I put some of my doodles on them already, so it's like, I picked stuff from that I had in class, and that I ended up drawing in class. That's why it's all on lined paper, mostly, but I ended up taking the ones that I liked a lot from the past year, and just putting them in here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do Goretober this year, hopefully, or Inktober, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Thanks.